Prognostication for my level 22 loadout is as follows. If I acquire a Ranger class mod, then I will favor Cobras, especially Intense Cobras. If I acquire a Scavenger class mod and don't acquire a Ranger class mod, then I'll prioritize Stompers over Cobras. If I acquire a level 22 Equalizer, I might base my entire loadout on revolvers, and I'll probably back that up with either Stompers or Cobras. Plenty of options abound. Satisfaction abounds, as Mordy would say. Best part right side. Well, still not finding level 22 stuff in the Underdome shops. That'll change shortly here. Still too early to bother with the shops here.
Hello, traveler! There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
Those are common, so I don't need to hold on to that.
Hello, Marcos here. I've got an opportunity for you. Come see me at my place in T-Bone Junction.
Junction, what's your function?
Don't let the lads get the upper hand. You had better go today.
Yeah, I watched a lot of Schoolhouse Rock reruns when I was an 80s kid, in the 80s. That was even before I had a mullet. Yes, I used to have a mullet at a time when it was socially acceptable. Hashtag mullet shaming. If I find a really good level 31 Teddy gun, I'll stash it and hold on to it, even though that's going to be sometime in the future yet. Oh, I'll be level 31 soon enough. This is only, what, the third episode, and I'm level 20?
Satisfaction abounds.
Barrel 4. Barrel 1. For solo allegiance with Mordy, probably the overall best brands would be S&S and Hyperion. For Team Allegiance, you might consider Malawan. I know the obvious choice is to go Malawan Lil, but in my opinion for Team Allegiance, Malawan is even better for Mordy than it is for Lil. And the reason for that, well, there are at least 4 reasons I can think of off the top of my head. The Firehawk, the Defiler, the Volcano, and most importantly, the Survivor class mod. All the best legendaries, in my opinion, are Morty-style guns. Revolvers, machine pistols, and sniper rifles. Of course, with the exception of the Ogre and the Hellfire. I'm not interested in any of the legendary shotguns in this game. I'd much rather use a Brute or a Death. A spiked Brute or a spiked Death. Probably won't find anything level 22, but it's worth a shot.
Need a nuclear reaction to generate the 1.21. Oh, hey, hello! Welcome to my secret lab. Terror Pavilion. Yes, I like that one best. College. Area stuff. Fine parts quite totally legit. There's no way it's for
A decent shotgun. Has barrel 4 on it. Tediore mashers will pretty much always be overall better than Tediore shotguns. So I'm mostly just interested in Tediore shotguns with spikes on them. Mashers can't have blade attachments because only one accessory at a time, with the exception of the clipper. Remember, the clipper's the only gun that has 2 accessories. In the unmodded core game, that is. Just out of curiosity, oh, I can go ahead and retire this, and this, and this. That's a perfectly parted shield right there. 3 prongs left side, soda can right side, dog dish hubcap in the middle. And it's a purple too. So that's the absolute best you can get. Don't judge it by its stats, it's only a level 10. But it's a perfectly parted perp. Remember that. Remember what that looks like. You don't come across a perfectly parted shield just any old day.
Hey, over here! Yoo-hoo!
I know I've mentioned this before, but it's worth reiterating. My favorite brands of shield, if I'm not doing an Allegiance run, are, in no particular order, Pangolin, Anshin, Torg, and Tediore. I wonder what my first level 22 Tediore weapon or piece of equipment will be.
There's been some talk that certain employees have been embracing weapons not meant
And how soon will it be
corporations.
that I get my mitts on an equalizer?
We remind ourselves of the company motto. If it entertains us,
Although level 16 Dahl legendaries do exist, typically the first level tier of legendaries you'll find will be level 19, which is a tier for Torg, Vladoff, and Atlas, and is also a tier for Iridium. The first tier for Iridium. That's 13. Not even going to bother checking that shop. Nothing level 22. That'll change here pretty soon, though. The Dahl-Gone Headland or bust. Not going to bother checking the shops. I could check that one red chest. I could also check those lockers down by the entrance to Headstone Mine. For some reason,
Time for a nice relaxing ride.
I'm hearing the overworld theme from Faxanadu in my head. That's a Nintendo game from the 80s. One of my faves. And it has the great soundtrack. I should get some more use out of this. No, I don't need that. I just sort of instinctively picked it up. Level 22 Tediore something.
So you want me to share, huh?
Ranger class mod. See, this was worthwhile. It's not a really good one, but my first class mod. Just wait till I start finding 5-line purple versions of it. 5-line purple model 550, 560, 650, or 660. A perfect... the absolute top of the line class mods are model 660. Some of them will sometimes have a 2-digit model number. But the majority of them have a 3-digit model number, and the best is 660. Finish him! So my first class mod is Ranger. That means I should prioritize... Well, with this one, it's not going to make any difference, because I need one that has another line of effect to it in order for it to really do what it does best. Can I score another class mod out of one of these lockers? No. But there's a chance for you to do so.
Are you about ready to get rolling?
That I am. I totally am.
So, you think the vault is real, eh? Everyone is talking about it. This is the biggest thing that's happened here in a long time. Think of the visitors we will have. Listen, if you find it, what's inside could be worth a fortune. But only if you get the right partner to help you sell it. So, partners?
Sure, why not? Not really my forte anyway. Salesmanship, I mean.
You won't find finer deer anywhere on the planet.
Downloading an
I did a
Empire
brief
or
stint
DNA
as a
record.
vacuum cleaner
Human
salesman
status
back in the early
confirmed.
2000s.
Access to the Dahl-Gone
Totally
Headland
not
is
my
granted. Please stand by while I activate the gate for you.
I've worked in the sterile lab of an orthopedics plant.
Yes.
I've been a material handler and a forklift operator at a bookbindery. And I've worked mostly blue-collar style jobs. I definitely want to get my mitts on an acid revolver. Not going to take on Skagzilla till I have a good level 22 weapon. A Stomper would be great. Or a Cobra. Or any good SMG or Masher. Might as well have that accounted for. Get the stinger on there. If I get an SMG with a twisted barrel, that'll probably be my boss killer or badass slayer.
And my old buddy, asshole that ruined my mom's girl parts. Sounds like he's in trouble, so you go on ahead and try to keep him alive long enough so I can kill him at a later occasion.
My blue car's better than your blue cars. That's why I don't usually paint my car blue, because that's the color of Bandit Outriders. So I don't want to lend to confusion. Haha, pop skull. S&S machine gun. Both of the class mods Tediore makes for Mordy are team-oriented, which is why, in my opinion, Tediore is a good brand for Mordy, a Mordy player to do for it. Team Allegiance run. In fact, in my opinion, Mordy is the character who can get the most use out of Tediore. Just like how Axton can get the most use out of Tediore in Borderlands 2, Mordy can get the most use out of Tediore in Borderlands 1. But that's just my opinion. And that's despite the fact that they don't make sniper rifles. Quite the recoil on this thing. Part of the reason for that is it has a low quality stock. Stock 1, I think it is. Yep. Stock 1. There's another stock 1. Handling characteristics actually do matter a lot. I knew I saw a grenade. I'm standing there, just taking it. Now I should retreat. Put my panacea on. I used to think that was pronounced panacea. Probably due to my Midwestern tendency to put the accent of certain words on the second syllable. Actually, I don't think that's specifically a Midwestern tendency. But from what I've noticed, some of us, a lot of us actually do tend to do that. It just sounds natural. So it's not panacea. No, it is it's not panacea, it's panacea. You might have noticed that I left the barrel undestroyed. I'll illustrate why in just a moment. So I can get up here if there are any items up here. S&S machine gun with body 3 and an explosive capacitor. I predict that we'll have a fire rate of 7.6 and we'll have, well, it's going to be ×1 or ×2 exploding power. Otherwise it has barrel 2 and stock 2. ×2. I actually thought it would be ×1. Just because commonality. Another S&S machine gun. And with another, well, this one has the same parts, so it'll be 7.6. With an S&S machine gun, you only want body types 3 or 5. It's the only way you can have a decent fire rate. If that criterion is met, that's a decent launcher. It has that periscope looking scope. 3.3 power. That's a cool looking scope for launchers. That midge was doing the screw loose strut. What am I stuck on? Did that midge's axe actually inhibit my movement that much? What are you doing, Spaz? Of course, I'm stuck on nothing.
Trophy from my wall.
That launcher would have been even better if it was fire or acid. Not that it matters to me on a Tediore Allegiance run. I'm just pissing a little wisdom on you in case you're playing the game and you're not doing an Allegiance run. Or maybe you're doing a flat-off Allegiance run. Two Atlas guns. Both white label, but still 2 Atlas guns in one chest. Let's see what this guy's got. He's got a level 4 flat-off machine gun. Still, I'm not just going to stand there. Level 4. Now once you get outside this encampment, you'll start finding level 19 flat-off machine guns. And there's level 22 Tediore gun right there for me. Oh, that's pretty good right there. Not spectacular, but for this point in the game, definitely serviceable. Nah, that's too ordinary. Actually, this is ordinary also, but that'll be my level 22 starter gun.
First aid kit. You won't regret it. Who knows what you're gonna find in the vault? Make sure you pack it.
Go ahead and retire this.
Thanks for keeping that dickbag alive long enough for me to pound on later. Much as it pains me to admit, Luckin knows the area better than anyone. Might want to use him while he's alive for me not having killed him at all.
Scooter actually does kill him. At some point later on.
Just can't carry enough bullets for your favorite gun? Sounds like you need a storage deck upgrade. Supply limited.
Going too slow.
Now, before I go and finally get fast travel activated, I'm going to go over here and check this shop, and there's also a red chest. Another one of those, and it looks exactly the same. Same barrel, I think. According to the Borderlands wiki, Dahl weapons and equipment are the most prevalent. But oftentimes it seems like Tediore contends with it. So far I've come across 2 level 19 flat-off class models for Mordy. I think they only make 2 for Morty. Hunter and Gunslinger.
Hey, let's get you rolling, man.
That's my Dahl-mobile. I want my blue mobile.
Let's get our feet out of the dust.
Just because there's no gray color and blue looks good with gray. And not only that, but combining blue with gray makes me think of an electric equalizer, which is a weapon that has special significance for me because it was a primary weapon of mine during my very first playthrough as Roland for the end game. So there's a nostalgic element to it. Oh, these things. More annoying than head crabs. There it is. If you get run over, it's instant death. So don't get run over. Especially not if you're going for one life chance or one life to live, whichever you prefer to call it. Where did they go? I want to get them out of my face so I don't have to worry about that happening. Not that this is a one life chance. It's just like I often say, I typically play the game all the time as if it is a one life chance.
Keep shooting!
Get out of my face! Good maniacal cackle moment. Morty, my man. Oh, what should I go for? I'll go for focus. Because remember, it's on Playthru-1, it's not that important to have a capstone skill. That does become more important on Playthru-2. Maybe I should have gone for Predator since my class mod has that. But I'll be finding higher quality Ranger class mods, and they also boost focus, and I prioritize focus over Predator. So by the way, a hair trigger is not actually something you want on a firearm.
Like a challenging kill.
It'll only increase the probability of a negligent discharge. I've been a gun enthusiast for 24 years, since I was 15. I have not once had a negligent discharge. Denied. That was a disappointment. Well, that will actually do something to me because my shield is level 13. Come on. Finish him. Level 5. That'll change here soon enough. I'll save those for later. That's a pretty decent shotgun. And it even has a spike. Decent for its level, I mean. Level 25 is the next tier up for Dahl. Next tier up from 16. Clean the place up a bit. That was satisfying. Get all these missions on my list. See how much time is left in the shops. 2 minutes. Something I forgot earlier. Level 22 corrosive revolver, green or better. Notice that Malawan caustic repeater is level 15. The first level for acid weapons. One minute. It's not my philosophy. The Vladov philosophy, just not my style. By the time I get down here, the shops might be changed over or pretty close to it. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Skip the last 20 seconds. Not a very good fire rate, but it has a blade on it. These side that don't count toward the... Oh, what are you doing? Spaz? Swat him. The poor man's Hornet. No, it's not even comparable to a Hornet. All these lethal strikes. Dig it. Since the shops have changed over, making progress. Bit by bit, piece by piece. Those big ones might damage your vehicle a bit. And the little ones are hard to run over. I don't need to jump out for every handful of cash, fistful of dollars, and a few dollars more. I don't feel like checking how much progress I have on Road Rage, or whatever the next tier of that is called. I could earn more XP faster by getting out, battling them. Finish him. Almost halfway there already. Seems like the acid ones do the most damage to your vehicle, which makes sense. Acid weapons do make the most effective anti-vehicular weapons, even better than explosive. Such feeble rockets. By the way, I might have mentioned this briefly before, but the machine guns and rocket launchers on vehicles are made by Tediore, which is why they have unlimited ammo. My ride is just about wrecked. I should give it a break. Can't wait till I hit level 22. How pathetic is it that a rocket from one of these Tediore rocket launchers oftentimes can't even destroy a little pissant bug thing. It looks Tediore, doesn't it? And so does that. That drab gray color scheme. Somehow I knew he'd jump out the wrong way. I screwed that one up. Don't know how I managed that. Hopefully I won't screw this one up. Actually, I do know how I managed to screw that up. It's because I don't like Halo-style vehicle controls in FPS games. I like Half-Life 2 style vehicle controls. I mean, who made it a rule? Not literally, but sort of, kind of, sort of, almost approximately, basically a rule that so many FPS games have to have Halo-style vehicle controls. Whose idea was that, to make that the prevailing standard? Half-Life 2 got it right. Let us drive in first person in a first-person game. Or give us the option to switch view modes. A lot of these missions are tied together in such a way that you can accomplish their segments sort of at the same, not at the same time, but there's, oh, most of you probably know what I mean already. What are you guys doing? Overexcited there, don't you think? Revolver parts. Now let's take a look at what these parts look like, what they are. Body. That's the body I have on this. I don't know what body number that is, but it's a decent one. Barrel. Pretty sure that's barrel 1. Now we've got rocket car. Firing from that direction, all right. If I had an acid weapon, this would go quickly, especially if it was an acid revolver. I love the bullet physics in this game and how bullets actually have velocity to them. Different velocities. The one weakness of the Stomper is slow bullets, which can be overridden. I think that's a Type 1 cylinder. overridden by Lil with her high velocity skills. So Lil can actually get the most use out of stompers. Well, I don't know about that. And a sight. It's that sight that looks like a Jacob's sight. I don't know what the number on that is. Actually, Roland with a heavy gunner comp could deal out some major damage with a stomper. I hate how you have to lead your target by a mile. Slow, inaccurate rockets. It's a nightmare.
Is Lucky only sending you on missions that, like, destroy my stuff? Seriously, I think he's putting bad guys and runners just so you can get on to blowing them up.
Get out faster. Don't. That's not what I wanted to do. Now I'm reminded of the pole vaulting scene from the original Tremors. Cat toys. Swat 'em. Yep, you level up the proficiency for whatever weapon you're holding, even by performing successful melee strikes. Get out of the water so I can actually attack you. Really? Can't shoot it through the water, watch. See? Lame. Well, don't take all day, sheesh. How did I miss that? Now I'm irritated. Now I'm irritated to the max. Okay, maybe not to the max, but a little bit. Here's a rocket mobile. I'm surprised they scored that hit. Why are video game rockets slow and inaccurate? And weak. I saw a rocket car. It's not the one I saw. Can't. Move!
Oh, he had you blow up some of my rides? Bandits or no, those were some pristine tail-getting machines.
I hate it when I'm issuing a command, in this case pressing a button, and for whatever reason my hardware or my software, either the game or my hardware, refuses to do what I'm telling it to do. At least as irritating as not being able to shoot the sighted through water. Just a little bit of water. It's not like I'm trying to shoot it through a pool or something. I actually shot a guy off the car. There's the rocket car. Maybe I should just ignore these mooks. So see what that blue thing is? That's a grenade mod I can't use, and there's rocket car. Gotta get that out of my face. Gotta get it out of my way. Gotta get it out of my system. Normally what I do to take out rocket cars is, especially if they're in this area, I'll get up there at the top of that ramp with a corrosive weapon, because normally I'd have one by this point, and I'd fire down on them with a corrosive weapon. And it works best with a revolver. A high accuracy corrosive revolver. Dragging this out a bit long, aren't you? Sheesh. Slow, inaccurate, weak rockets. Have to lead your target by half a mile. Let's not drag this out too long, huh?
Not bad, not bad.
You were level 21. Why were you using a level 13 weapon? Use key, don't fail me now. Wake up. Not asking too much here. Just that my stuff actually works the way it's expected to. In what alternate dimension is that regarded an unreasonable request? Level 13 weapons are getting stale. Level 13 shield is too. Come on. I bet that didn't do anything. Ah, that actually did something. Maybe I should just get in my car and run them over. Taking too long. Hate having to use underleveled weapons. I know it's about to get remedied. That'll be a level 19. Will it be 19 or will it be 4? It has barrel 2, body 3, stock 2. It's a 19. And it's built from, I think that's material 2, I want to say.
What do we have here?
Can I get a level 22 Tediore something?
Lady luck.
An explodey doll shotgun. But will it be 16 or 25? 16. Barrel 4 and a Type 4 cylinder. And no structurally superfluous scope. And it's not an explodey. I can tell you why I thought it was. I thought I saw a yellow glowing thing on the side of it. But really it was just a... I don't know what. Need to go shopping.
Let's get you rolling.
Actually selling.
Combines good damage, high fire rate, and recoil reduction into one lethal weapon.
Still too ordinary. Yes, and Tediore SMGs are saying here. The launcher's not evil enough, if you ask me. Figuratively
Get
speaking.
your mess here. Someone always has the upper hand. Make sure it's you.
Getting in my Dahl-Mobile here. You'll see why in a moment. Just checking the shops. Is that another rocket outrider? It looked red, but I only caught a glimpse of it. Doggone it! Get out of my face! I'm trying to shop. Thought I killed all of them. Cockroach. Killing spree. Running riot.
Atlas spares no expense in
I hate burst fire launchers.
every area. Let's get you right.
What do I have left to do? Just that. After I finish this, I'll turn in 5 of these 7. Then I should be level 22. Maybe I'll attack from the back. We've got a rocket launcher. Can I get to my car in time? Let's see what kind of launcher it's a flat off. Come on. Yeah, jump out the wrong side again. Perfect time to do that. I can't trust you to do anything right. Without me having to make it happen. Things I have to rely on the game to do. Look at that guy spazzing out. Why do you guys spaz out like that? Do you think it makes you more able to avoid my shots? Obviously, it doesn't work. So just quit it. Just quit it. Quit. I think Handsome Jack could have delivered that line better. So quit it. I can't quite say it the way he does. Never actually tried going inside one of those. Some of them you can go inside sometimes, I think. Now I will hit level 22. And if that wasn't a burst fire, that would actually be a decent launcher. I hate burst launchers. They don't make any sense to me. Now I can equip my Ranger Comm, my new contact grenades, my new rifle, and it's an intense rifle, which means it works with a Ranger class mod that boosts crit bonus. This one doesn't, but I will be finding better ones. Get my new Doom stick on there. So it's a slow cycler, but at least it doesn't have that stupid, over-exaggerated cocking animation.
Professional works. They're heavy, accurate, and effective. Assuming you're strong enough to hold one.
I'll hold on to the masher as a backup weapon until I have a better revolver. Now, and I'll hold on to the panacea. Now what I really need is a new shield. Now I'll do Big Game Hunter, then Ghosts of the Vault, and then this. Apocalypse, that's kind of a misnomer here. That word actually doesn't mean cataclysm, it means revelation. More literally, it means lifting of the veil. The connotative implication being revelation. Also, I'm going to skip over the blue SDUs and go right for the purple, but that will be later. The ones I've got should do just fine. Now I'll go shopping at the Underdome. Then Tartarus, then Jacob's Cove. Level 22 stuff should be available now. And there's the first legendary I encounter. Remember I said the first legendaries usually become available at level 19. However, I have seen level 16 Dahl legendaries before, but I've encountered them further into the game when they were already long since obsolete. So the Surkov always has barrel 2, the least accurate barrel, but it always has an accuracy rating in the mid-90s, like 94 point something, in this case 94.9, which is fine. This one has, I'm pretty sure that's Sight 4, 2.4 power zoom, and a good stock on it. I think that's stock 5. And it's a 3-shooter, which means boosted damage. The shops will change over by the time I'm done with this shopping session. So then I'll shop some more. Stomper or Cobra?
Do you need something?
Cobra, 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 Cobra! I can't do a good Cobra Commander voice. It hurts my throat. Oh, good barrel on that. I think that's barrel 4. Skimpy mag capacity. What's all this white garbage? What are you bringing me in all this crap for? Quoting Tediore from Stalker. Malawan Survivor class mod. Best. Oh, look. 2/3 best parts. Best part left side, best part middle. You see why Malawan is a good brand for Mordy? Team Health Regen. Elemental revolvers, including but not limited to the Defiler, the Volcano.
Do these teeth make my gums look fat?
Oh, and no, they don't, Tannis. She asks, do these teeth make my gums look fat? That's weird. I like her. She's silly.
Thank you, valuable Jacobs employee, for your continuing patience during this transitional zombie apocalypse. Your satisfaction is very important to us, and thank you for your continuing commitment to making Jacobs #1 in customer satisfaction and accident awareness.
I need a shield for sure.
Hey, I pooped right where you're
Like to
standing.
get my mitts on. An acid revolver.
Hyperion asks, what good is a gun that doesn't shoot where you point? Get a gun that's as accurate as you want to make a bigger boom.
Shock
Buy a
rain.
better mod.
Acid rain are my favorite. I'd have to say, if I had to pick a very favorite style of grenade, it would be acid and fire rain grenades. I just like to call them acid rain, corrosive rain, acid rain, toxic waste.
When you have Dr. Dead.
Scavenger made by Pangolin and Tediore. Looks like the turrets will get to have some fun. Well, if you keep knocking me around like that, I'm going to have some fun. So annoying.
Here's a free tip, soon-to-be zombie-paced man.
The only reason
Kill all red-
they knocked down my shield so far is because it's a level 13 shield. Shops are going to change over here pretty soon. Less than a minute. So I might as well go back to Underdoom. Now check these shops. Then I'll check Tartarus. Ah, there we go.
Buy an Atlas, and you too can see what it feels like to hold the power of the gods in your hands.
I know it doesn't really serve. Look at that terrible accuracy. 83.9. I'll buy it as a placeholder to use as a backup weapon.
All the latest and greatest in high-powered weaponry and gear.
Can I get a Tediore shield?
Here's here.
A green one at least. What was that? An Anshin? Yeah, Anshin.
Right up.
I like Anshin's color scheme. It's like an aquamarine motif. Sort of. Aqueous colors. Whereas Pangolin's colors are very earthy. OD green, very much an earth tone. Torg and Tediore, their colors are very metallic.
My talents were squandered on this rock.
Might be able to get some use out of that. That's too ordinary. And that's too ordinary. I don't even want to buy that as a placeholder. Too blasé. Don't let the stats fool you, because this is an explodey, so it has a little extra something to it, and it has body 5. I can go ahead and retire these, and I never really needed this. Like I said, it was a placeholder. This should be fun. Not as much fun as a masher. This would be a great revolver for brick. Jacob's Cove, and then the Dahl-Gone Headland. This has barrel 1, body 5, and a type 1 cylinder. So it's 2/3 cheap chintzy parts. But it's explodey go nuts. That should make up for it. Would be even better if it was acid. Remember, don't prioritize base damage with an elemental weapon.
Here's a free tip, soon-to-be zombie-paced man. You can't kill already dead flesh. So
makes guns for professional mercs. They're heavy, accurate, and effective, assuming you're strong enough to hold one. Want to make a bigger boom? Buy a better mod. I got all kinds.
Ah!
Choose Dr. Ned before you're undead.
there are new bounties available.
Did I check this dumpster over here? Yes.
Hey, I pooped right where you're standing.
I'll probably do Zombie Island on Playthru 2. I think that's barrel 5 for repeaters. That's better than what I've got. I can tell just by looking at it. Good sights on that.
Step right up. Only by the best. If the vault is real.
Barrel 4, barrel 1. Body 1, body 3. Stock 1, stock 4, I think. Sight 1, sight 1.
You'll be able to afford it. Jacob scans the one thing really well. Power. And honestly, what else do you need?
I bought it. I might as well. Well, I sold that other revolver without ever getting any use out of it.
Budget, Tediore is always the way to go. Hey, let's get you rolling, man.
Let's get our feet out of the dust.
I should check those shops over by Ernest Whitting's place.
If he took more than one shot, you weren't using a Jacobs.
Barrel 4. I'll go ahead and take on Skagzilla. Over half of its health down already. Toro. Dig it. I think I see some class mods with Tediore colors. Might be Malawan. Oh, Pangolin. Remember before the way I described barrel 3 on revolvers as having flat sights with no groove or notch as a rear sight? Well, same is true for barrel 1 here. What passes for a rear sight has no notch or groove. Yeehaw! I watched a lot of Dukes of Hazzard as a kid, but it wasn't my fave. Knight Rider was my fave. And the A-Team was my second fave.
First aid kit, and you won't regret it.
It's funny that level 13 SMS shields exist, even though corrosive weapons don't become available until level 15. Safari rifle.
Needs a real doctor when you got my machines and their scary deals.
One more thing before Mad Mel, and I'm not equipped for Mad Mel yet.
Let's trick out your ride.
Not sure if I'm equipped for
What good is a gun that doesn't shoot where you point? Get a gun
this mission yet.
you'll get your ass here.
I should resupply on ammo.
Can never be too rich, too good looking, or too well armed. Look at you, bro.
Time for a nice, relaxing drive.
Hold on just a moment. I'm back. Before I forget, get out. Switch this over to shock. I really would prefer a level 22 shield for this. Ah. Much more adequate mag. I just hate the Type 1 sight. It has such a small amount of zoom that really all it does is it cuts off your peripheral vision, which means you'd be better off with iron sights. I should prioritize the rocket guy. Such a slow cycling shotgun. Keep in mind, I'm accustomed to using Dahl, Tor, or Atlas. Your launcher wasn't very good. Let's see what that was. Yeah, it's a white label Torg. Really? What good did that do you? Prolonged your life for a fraction of a second. Two brands of shotgun I don't commonly use if I'm just doing a regular playthrough and not Allegiance, or Vladoff and Tediore. Gotta check and quit. Tediore. Of course. Ha. But what are you doing, you idiot? No. What have we got here?
You don't need to be a better shot. You just need to shoot.
Nothing interesting.
It's a real wonder when you get my machines in there scary needles. Cheap, reliable, lightweight, and incredibly fast reload speeds.
Now, I want to wait an entire minute for the shops to change over so I can see if I might luck out and score a level 22 Tediore shield.
If you need healing, step right.
Because I'd totally be willing to do that. Only I don't want to get bored. Alternatively, maybe I might luck out and score an electric Tediore revolver or an electric Tediore SMG. It's worth a shot. Let's just see. And it'll skip the last 20 seconds. Watch. Called it. Thanatos, double SMG, that's worthy. So, I come across a Thanatos before an Equalizer. I think those are the two most common legendaries. This should be pretty good. See what kind of parts this has. Barrel 5, body 1, and a decent stock. 43 round mag. And it's a twin shot. Not bad, not bad. This could contend with a double anarchy because of its accuracy. Now let's see if I can just overwhelm their shields with this. It's not take half a year. That's the toughness. Force back me into the wall, why don't you? Force back me into the wall, why don't you? See how this does. Yeah, more than I expected. You're too skinny, I can't shoot you. Two whites and a red chest. Yo ho ho and a bottle of screw you. Well, where should I put this skill point? Right there. Yeah, I'll leave it on that. New Haven or bust? But I'm ill-equipped. I still need a level 22 shield and I need a decent corrosive weapon. Preferably a revolver.
400% more. Awesome.
So I've come across two legendaries so far. Surkov and Thanatos. In that order. Need to go shop. I should check this shop over here first. Now I'll check these shops over here.
Who needs a real doctor when you got my machines and their scary needles?
This is bug. Team accuracy recovery, that doesn't actually work. Or at least that's what I read on the Borderlands wiki. So I'm not going to buy that, even though it adds to focus.
You need a better gun.
I'd rather hold out for a better one. Built from the other material type. So it has crit bonus.
Those guns absorb a lot of recoil, allowing you to stay accurate
71.
throughout the fight.
It's because of the material type. Keep the one I got. Already have another double anarchy. And it's a blue one again. Not bad, not bad.
First aid kit. You won't regret it. Remember, you can always count on Marcos with the best guns around.
I need acid.
Cheap, reliable.
Like that. There's a pestilent defiler already.
Tediore makes an easy-to-use gun.
Oh, here I thought the first legendary I'd come across would be an equalizer because it's the most common. Hey, look, those are exactly the same. There are 3 legendaries I've come across, all during this episode. Surkov, Thanatos, Defiler. But no equalizer. What's funny about that is the equalizer is typically the first legendary you come across. Or the Thanatos. It's always equalizer or Thanatos. Hey, if there's a Thanatos, then you think there's maybe an Eros? Well, Moxie pretty much already plays the role of Eros.
Hello there, good friend.
Corrosive revolver that I can use.
Get a gun that doesn't shoot where you point. Get a gun that's as accurate as you are. A sniper without a sniper comm is first aid kit. Find the comm that's right for you.
Corrosive SMG with ×2 elemental power would be my second choice. This explosive revolver would do something, but it won't have the Delta Oscar Tango effect that I need /1. The guns I have currently would be pretty good for tearing zombies apart.
There's been some talk that certain employees have been embracing weapons not manufactured by the Jacobs Corporation for their elemental modifications. Need
safety tip, soon to be zombie paste man. You can't kill already dead flesh. So
If you're on a budget, Tediore is always
Nope,
the
doesn't
way to go.
fulfill any of my needs.
It's hard to see new opportunities with old equipment. Upgrade now.
Shoo.
Zombies trying to tear your face off? Buy a shield, and then buy an insta-heal for when the shield inevitably goes down and you're really weak.
Turrets have some fun.
Aim for the head. That's where the pudding is.
This whole turret concept, not only these turrets, but also the Scorpio turret used by Roland, and the 1 or 2 Saber turrets used by Axton, depending on whether or not you use Gemini. They all remind me of that one scene from Aliens Special Edition with the turrets. And I wonder if that might be what inspired that whole turret concept. Well, didn't end up with a level 22 shield, didn't end up with the Karate Go Nuts weapon. Looks like I'll just have to go for it using what I've got. Which means it might take a little bit longer. So I should probably check something. Just a moment. Yeah, I'll just go for it. Wake up! Ugh.
Going too slow.
Okay, this Bad Bell guy, I know him. He's the one that's been stealing all my runners and putting them in the hands of these jagoffs. Hey, you say hello from Scooter. And by that I mean you just go murder the crap out of him, alright?
He's an enemy combatant, therefore it's not murder. Here's a technique I learned from watching Baru and Gathalion. Park on the edge here. That should do.
Let's get you rolling.
Time for a nice relaxing drive.
First a test before I proceed. Yep, that should work. This boss battle is designed for co-op. That's why if you want to do a 1 life chance, it's pretty much necessary to use this technique. Unless you're playing as Brick, then you might have a chance. This would go a lot faster if I had a corrosive weapon. See how explodey does. Explodey versus explodey. I should probably leave a vehicle. See, I hadn't thought of this before, but it's actually possible to get blasted into there from see if I can do that. Reposition my car just right. Then this. Just in case. Well, come on now, don't make me wait half a year. And don't make me go driving around in there again either. I shouldn't have to do that. Nope. There it is. What took you so long? Should save some exploding bullets for Mad Mill. Are Mad Mill's rockets more powerful? I'm actually not sure. But should let Bloodwing have some fun. That actually did something, and I'm wasn't really expecting it to. Might have been able to score some good hits if that hadn't happened at that precise moment. Get the distractoids out of my face. Is that vehicle healing? This would be over by now if I had a corrosive weapon. Especially if it was a corrosive revolver. I never run out of more than one ammo type at a time.
Well, who friggin' wrong? Mad Mel is gone, but this worthless piece of crap soul. You become quite the little go-getter out there. Drop by my shop and you get to New Haven. I'd quite like to meet you in person.
Almost ran out of both revolver and SMG ammo. All because I couldn't get a corrosive weapon. Clear out all the mooks. Shops have new inventory, so I should go shopping before I call it for this episode, but first I've got to get to New Haven. That will open up later. It's a travel point. I forget where it leads back to.
seek proof of Mad Mel's demise. Claptraps everywhere will rejoice. Please wait while I enable access to New Haven.
I know I said this isn't a one life chance run, but I now have a chance of making it that. Can I get through playthrough 1 and make it both Tediore Allegiance and a one life chance? Or one life to live, whichever you prefer to call it.
Just can't carry enough bullets for your favorite gun? Sounds like you need a storage deck or tray. Sometimes.
Also, will I be getting a level 22 Tediore shield anytime soon?
There are new missions available at the New Haven Bounty Board.
I'm transmitting to inform you that I've made a decision I think you won't like. As Administrator of New Haven, I am responsible for the well-being of its citizens. And in that capacity, I must keep the road to Sanctuary closed for now. Baron Flint's tribe and that infernal contraption of theirs are out on the salt flats.
Barrel
and
5.
I don't want citizens getting killed trying to get past them.
I understand.
Go with some gun you strip off a dead bandit.
Scooter asked me to tell you about a...
Listen to this, mud dwellers. Skipping all the details.
This game has
confused
ADD.
A lot of you. I have concluded that the vault is more than likely genuine. In addition to that fact, which has probably burned a hole in your brain, the vault can only be opened once every 2 centuries, and that time is about to arrive.
Now, how do I like my stuff arranged? I definitely like a pistol in slot 1 and a
Hi there.
machine gun or
Welcome.
combat rifle
I'll catch you
in
later.
slot 3. But when it comes to even numbered slots, 2 and 4, where do I prefer my shotgun? Well, I usually prefer a shotgun in slot 2. But what if the other weapon I'm packing is an SMG? I'll stick with this arrangement for now. I should check over here.
Who needs a real doctor when you got my machines and their scary names?
That stuff's usually under-leveled. I don't even think it usually goes up to 22. Good barrel, good scope. Don't fall off. Oh, it's made by Dahl. I can't pick it up.
Hey there, stranger. I'll lead the way.
I have a hat with that logo on it.
Good luck.
Thank you. Really? Oh, come on. I might score a level 22 Tediore or something out of one of these. I'll save this mission and all the others for next time.
Who knows what you're gonna find in the vault? Make sure you're packing.
No, wait.
You won't find fighters
Yeah, I should.
anywhere on the planet.
Be stuck on ammo.
Ah, excellent. Another valued customer. Talk to you later.
It's easy to forget that he's in there. Now, I'll end this with a shopping spree. And I'll go right up the list.
If you're on a budget, Tediore is always the way to go.
That's an excellent shotgun right there. Barrel 5 and a Type 4 cylinder. Good enough body to give it 1.3 fire rate.
First aid kit. You won't regret it. In a world of no guarantees, you can always count on Marcus guns. Forget your ride.
Let's get our feet out of the dust.
I'll skip the shops up by Whitting's place. I don't know, maybe I should check them.
If he took more than one shot,
That's
you're
Deece.
counting a Jacobs.
That has good sights.
Let's get you rolling. I sure got you right now.
Get our feet out of the
Yeah, I'll
dust.
go ahead and check them.
Nothing's a real doctor when you got my machines and their scary needles. Whether you are killing bad guys or exploring the unknown, you need a trusty gun by your side. Look at you roll.
Jake next. Up until this point, that I can recall, I've only had one fire weapon, and it was an SMG. This exploding revolver is the only elemental revolver I've had so far.
During this transitional period, please do not interact with the creatures in any way. Any resemblance to formerly living family members is purely
even make it back. I had 3-1 you'd be zombie nuggets.
Love, you don't need to be a better shot, Sam. You just need to shoot more ads. Make sure it's you.
Oh, by the way, I had sort of an ulterior motive for selecting Tediore Mordy because it's everyone's least favorite brand combined with everyone's most favorite character. Except for Baru and Gathalion. I don't think they're Morty fans. Turret's gonna have some fun.
Dr. Ned gave me the following
Wait, did
award
I
this year. Most effective class
check
trap
the
and
red
lightweight
chest? I'm
operations.
pretty sure I did.
Mid-80s breakdance fighting, master orator, and best
I didn't. I didn't check the red chest. Level 22 Tediore something. Level 22 Jacobs. And yeah. Some of you might be wondering how I knew that was level 22. Because level 22 is a tier for Jacobs, as well as Tediore, SNS, and Anshin. Wouldn't mind getting my mitts on a shotgun with a better body type. This one has a good barrel, barrel 3. That's what my 2-shooter had.
Do these teeth make my gums look fat?
Maybe I'll score a hunter's shotgun with a spike and a decent enough body type. So it'll have at least 0.8 fire rate. A stomper. I'll settle for that. A pounder. See how it compares? I'll skip that. Good barrel, good body on that pounder, but still, it's a pounder. Same parts on this and this. And they both have the best left side part. How much time in the shops? 6 minutes. That means under Doom, and then I'll call it. Too bad I can't take the 18-round mag off this rifle and put it on my stomper.
You're from off-planet. You smell oddly.
Yeah, I think I like this arrangement better. It seems to feel more natural just because I'm so accustomed to having a shotgun in slot 2. I don't know why exactly. Maybe from other FPS games I've played before.
Dahl makes guns for professional mercs. They're heavy, accurate, and effective. Assuming you're strong enough to work out there, you need something better.
Tediore shield, level 22. Come on.
Here.
Oh well. I have a stomper now. And a double anarchy. And a spiked shotgun and an explodey revolver. A double SMG with barrel 5. And a combat rifle with barrel 4. And I have a ranger comm. So I'm doing okay. Oh, you know what? No, I checked the New Haven shop, that's right. For a moment there, I thought I had forgotten to do that, but nope, I checked it. So, catch you on the flip side, and see you next mission, slabs.